YouTube channel for another interesting tutorial on this channel. So today's tutorial will be making the maxi dress we are seeing right there on the thumbnail. So the maxi dress you are seeing there is actually stylish, and I'll be using this tutorial to show you how to go about this maxi stylish dress. So I'm creating my border lines, which I always like to do, and I'm drafting this using a small scale drawing. So if you're making yours, you have to make yours using your actual measurements. So here I've been putting the shoulder, the neckline. Okay, so I've been putting my neckline right now, and then I'll mark out what I have on the neckline, and I will measure my shoulder measurements. I'm taking my shoulder measurements at this point, and I'll step down by 1 inch. Alright, so next I want to take is my vertical measurements. So I'm taking the measurements of my vertical measurements starting from my chest line. I'm going to impute I only need my chest line, okay, because it's actually a maxi dress. So my chest line and my full length, these are the lines I need. So this is the line of my chest line, and this line will represent my full length. So on the chest line, I'll measure my shoulder, and there won't be any need to connect as well, because we still have this as cut together, and it's actually a maxi cut together also. So we have a button loop running all the way from the neckline to down, and if you look at the neckline here, you can see is a turtle high neckline. So this turtle neckline, I will just leave the neckline on the natural neckline. The only thing I'll do is to add 1 inch for my extension of my neck of the button holes. Okay, so this is the extension of my button holes. So I'll have all my buttons run from one end like that to the other end of it. So now I am going to transfer what I have on my measurement on the hip line. On my full length line, I will take my hip measurement. So my hip measurement, I'll mark here, and I'm going to add 5 inches to my hip measurement, because what I have here is actually large. So I'm pretending from here to here to be my 5 inches. So whatever I have here, I'm going to rule it upwards. Okay, I'm ruling it upwards. That is what I have at that point. Then I will come over to take my sleeve measurement. So for the sleeve measurements, this is my the shoulder line. So I'm going to take my full sleeve length, and I'll add 5 inches to it, because there's a gathers at the wrists. So the gathers at the wrist, I'll add 5 inches. So from here, my sleeve length is 21 plus 5 is 26. So I'll pretend having the 26 at this point. And then I'm going to have my sleeve exaggeration. It's actually going to be exaggerated. Okay, so the round wrist is usually within 8 to 9 inches. So I'll just add 5 more inches to the round wrist, or 6 more inches. So if it is 9 inches plus 6 will give you 15 inches. So I'll pretend having my 15 inches at this point, and I'll rule my line. Okay, so I call this the 15 inches. So the next I will do